Well, I believe eligible parents should bear positive characteristics, and the first thing I can come up with is to be honest. It's mainly because children tend to imitate their parents. Say, if parents do something like telling fibs or cheating, I guess the kids would think it's okay to act like that and therefore become a liar. I don't think a liar is very popular in school. Also, parents should be patient with their children. I mean, parents should not just get angry or ignore their children when their children make mistakes or try to catch their attention. Yelling or ignoring will hurt the children, mentally, and they may develop a strong sense of insecurity afterwards. From my point of view, eligible parents should bear personalities of being open-minded and tolerant. Firstly, if parents are open-minded, they will be less likely to manipulate their kids and then try to put themselves in their kids' shoes. For example, they won't say their kids are nuts just because of their unique outfits or interests. Plus, being tolerant can mentally strengthen the relationship between parents and kids. Unquestionably, everyone makes mistakes. If parents can sit down and listen to their children's explanation, their children must be really grateful and relieved. Personally, I choose to finish my study tasks on my own. In the first place, studying alone offers enough space for me to arrange my own schedule. I have control over things like when to start my study or where to study, instead of just following other group members. Also, I can keep myself away from the potential distractions or interruptions from other students in the study group. I'm actually a loner, and I can barely stand people annoying me by constantly asking me questions when I'm thinking. So, it's better if I just work on my own. Frankly speaking, I would like to work on my study tasks in a group. Firstly, I believe it is more efficient if we study with other members around. It's inevitable that we would come across some problems we are not capable of solving, and naturally we can turn to others who might be more intelligent to help us out. Plus, exchanging ideas with others can broaden our horizons as well. For instance, I may learn something about philosophy or astronomy with people in the group who know these things well, while I can introduce them to the world of art, which I'm really interested and specialized in. So I would say this is a win-win situation. Well, the woman disagrees with the announcement for two main reasons. For one thing, she believes that students will need hot food from time to time. For example, on cold mornings, students will need hot food like hot cereal more than cold food like yogurt. Secondly, she argues that the students will go off campus to pay more prices to get what they want due to the cutting back of meals. As a result, the cost will actually add up and is therefore a worse situation for the students. All in all, the woman disagrees with the announcements for the reasons stated above. Cognitive dissonance is a kind of mental discomfort caused by the contradiction between one's belief and his or her action. And the professor illustrates this with his own experience. When he was a freshman in high school, he was addicted to video games, and he didn't study very much, so he failed his chemistry class. He would get a job given that he had good grades, but he couldn't give up video games. His solution was to change his perspective by thinking that he only needed to be good at subjects related to sociology to achieve his dream as a sociologist. Chemistry really didn't matter. This was how he got rid of the discomfort of cognitive dissonance in his mind. Well, the woman's problem is that her award ceremony conflicts with her coming biology exam, and accordingly the man offers two solutions for the woman. First, she could talk to her professor about the schedule conflict, or second, she could find someone else to receive the award for her. In such a dilemma, I believe the second solution is a better one for two main reasons. For one thing, a 5-page paper is even more time-consuming and exhausting than her biology exam, because it is known to all that students could easily get an exam cracked within no more than 5 days, but it usually takes at least more than 2 weeks to get a paper done. Second, finding someone to receive the award would be really easy. Maybe a phone call will do, and still the woman could get her award. One strategy is repetition. Research shows that when people are constantly exposed to a certain message, they will probably believe in it even though it's actually meaningless or untrue. For example, there's a car commercial that tries to emphasize the car's large space. In the commercial, a guy is driving around and keeps picking up different people, with the narrator repeatedly saying, "Plenty of room for friends, plenty of room for families, plenty of room for everybody." People who have watched the commercial now believe that the car is roomy, even though it's not because of the repetition. Another strategy is to get a celebrity to advertise a product, because people are more likely to accept a claim by someone they admire, like a celebrity. So if a car commercial hires a famous race car driver as its spokesman, the viewers will be convinced that the car is very fast, even though it's not fast at all.